Sunday, February 23, 2025. Planetary Situation Update. The light forces, including some Aldebarans in cloned human bodies within the Trump administration, are directly and indirectly supporting Trump and Musk team in their auditing endeavors. Musk is asking himself, where are the aliens? He will get his answer after a thorough audit of the Pentagon. Rand Paul is suggesting an audit of Fort Knox. As Elon Musk is not very familiar with the role of gold in the occult economy, I need to stress that density of gold, 19.28 gram per cubic centimeter, is very similar to density of much cheaper tungsten, 19.25 gram per cubic centimeter, and many gold bars are actually tungsten bars coated with a thin layer of gold. Many such fake gold bars are freely available on internet. The easiest way to distinguish between real gold bars and fake tungsten gold-plated bars is by an ultrasound tester. As it is very likely that much of gold in Fort Knox is actually tungsten, every single gold bar there would need to be tested with an ultrasound tester when the audit is made. Geopolitically, a monumental breakthrough has happened that can finally lead to peace in Ukraine. Here it is interesting to note that both Putin and Trump gravitate to the peace agreement, very similar to the one I have outlined in my censored blog post 3 years ago, both also mentioning common sense in the exact same context used in my article. Trump also made a suggestion to cut military budget in half, which is a very positive proposal, full of Age of Aquarius energy. To fully support this new energy, the following meditation has been created, and you can participate if you feel so guided. The breakthroughs happening in the US are wonderful, but there are still 3 main pockets of darkness that need to be addressed: Europe, Israel and China. The light forces have just finished clearing a network of huge reservoirs of black goo, chimera spider etheric poison, which were stored in containers at human sacrifice sites under churches, synagogues, temples and catacombs for many hundreds of years, sometimes millennia. These containers were the main source of power for dark magic of black nobility of Europe, death cult of Baal in Israel, and dark Tibetan network in China. Many souls trapped in these reservoirs are now freed, and the black goo successfully cleared. This will diminish the power of the dark forces significantly. As all of this was subquantumly entangled by the lurker, now the lurker is at least 70% cleared. Main locations of these reservoirs were under Rome, Paris, London, Kiev, Odessa, Jerusalem, Kiryat Shmona, Uremi and Beijing. Although those reservoirs were cleared, the above-mentioned locations are still one of the main focal points of the dark forces. In Europe, black nobility and their minions want to continue the war in Ukraine. In Israel, they want to continue the war in Gaza. In China, they are microchipping the population. When light gains more momentum, positive changes will be visible in those regions also. In the meantime, you can read Phoenix Workshop notes or discover your star origins. Victory of the Light.